Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear here. We've got a couple tanks in front of us today, some of the Crossfire tanks. Just kind of give you guys just a brief description of it and show you some of the differences on the tanks, what you can tell just by looking at the tank. Obviously we've got three sizes here. This is an 88, this is a 68, this is a 45. Now they're all 4500 PSI. They make a couple different colors on the labels. So if you're picking up a tank, and you want a certain label, you might want to specify what the label is and see if you can get that. If not, I knew they just ship out sizes. Sometimes labels are red, sometimes they're green, sometimes they're blue. So it really just depends on, just luck of the draw on that. If we look at the tanks, we'll kind of zoom in a little bit here. We'll look at the 4500, 45 cubic inch. It's got all of its stamps, all of its numbers, its manufacturer date. This was 05, 09 right here. So you're looking at May of 2009. It's got, we turn it. You can see right here, 5-year tank, carbon, 5-year bottle. A lot of people are going to look like that, especially when you go to your local field. You need to fill your tank up. They're going to want to check, make sure it's a 5-year tank. These bottles are stamped or marked as so 5 years, so there shouldn't be any problems determining whether this is a 3-year or a 5-year tank. I got your DOT stamp. It's got your size, 45 cubic inch, 4500 PSI. Spin it here so you can see it. Now, Crossfire tanks, the tops are marked and by a color. Now there's two different colors. They've got the blue tops and then they've got red tops. Blue tops are your low pressure bottles. Those have an output pressure of roughly 450, 500 PSI, right around in there. And your red colored tops are high pressure bottles. You're looking at output pressure of roughly 850 PSI. So depending on what your setup is or what you want to run on your gun, you make sure you pick a tank that is either what you want or compliant with your gun. If your gun requires a low pressure, then make sure you get a low pressure. If your gun requires a high pressure, like a Spider or a Titman or something like that, make sure you're picking up a high pressure bottle. Now shot wise, depending on the gun, again these are averages on your 45 cubic inch bottles. I'd say roughly 750 to 850 shots on a full fill. On your 68 cubic inch bottle here, you're looking at more 1200 shots, 1250, somewhere around in there. Definitely could get more if your gun's efficient. And then on your 88s, I'd say 1600 shots. Again, this is a pretty big tank. A lot of back players might shoot this tank. Middle tank here, the 68 is great for mid or front players, and then obviously the 45s are great for front players if you got to do a lot of crawling or diving and you don't really plan on shooting too many balls. So again, these are the Crossfire tanks. A couple different sizes, 88, 68, 45. Check them out at ansgear.com.